Okay, we have another car now, 2005 Toyota Corolla. We're gonna change this left rear hub bearing, and we're gonna show you it's making a noise, and you're gonna hear it. We're gonna turn this tire. This bearing is very loud when the guy goes on a highway. So it's a hub assembly, so we're gonna change this bearing inside this wheel. First, we're gonna remove the tire. We're gonna remove these 21mm lug nuts on this wheel, and we're gonna need a hammer because usually these don't come out. The wheel won't come off. It's stuck to the hub. So we're gonna put one lug on a little bit, and then we're gonna hammer this rim from the back. This is stuck to the hub. You take a big mallet hammer, bang it on the rim, and it should pop right off. Then you can take the lug nut off, remove the wheel off the hub. Next thing, there's a brake drum in the back, which is also gonna be stuck, and this guy he's been coming to this for a long time, and we don't know the condition of the brakes. Let's see what the brakes look like inside. Yeah, this one's pretty easy. So his brakes are done too, so we're gonna let him know that. Maybe that'd be a job for next week. To remove this hub, you have 4 bolts in the back. These bolts right here, 1, 2, 3, 4. You're gonna remove these are 14mm. They look 14, they might be 12. And this is the new hub assembly. The 4 bolts, they go in here. Once you have the 4 bolts off in the back, you should be able to manage to get this hub out of there. You don't have to remove these brakes out. You're probably gonna have to just move them around a little bit, and the hub assembly should just pop right out. I'm gonna take number 12 and knock out all 4 bolts. We're gonna put 1 bolt in to hold the assembly of the housing of the drum brakes, because it's all attached and it's like compressed in with the bearing and the bolts. Now we're gonna take a hammer and we're gonna bang this gently from each angle. So a lot of banging to get this hub assembly out of there. So we decided to bang it from the back. Alright, so after doing a lot of banging, we finally managed to get this little sucker out. And there you go, the bearing comes right out. The problem here is this plate is held in by the same bolt, so you got to be careful with these lines in the back, the brake line and the emergency cable. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna clean up that little hub area right there where the hub sits, grease up a little bit, and put this thing back in there. So there's the old bearing. got both sides.
Now we're gonna grease it.
We'll put a little bit of grease there, and we're gonna put the new hub assembly in there. All right, so to put this bearing, you have to make sure. Let me show them the back of the hub bearing. If you look at the back of the hub bearing, this side and this side are more wider than the bottom two bolts, so you're gonna angle it the same way.
The water side gonna go up.
If you put it wrong, it might not even catch the bolts in the back. So since we cleaned it up, it should smack right in there. Try to line the bolts and the holes in the hub with the spindle and catch the threads by hand. Once you have one caught in there, the other one should be much easier to get.
Now we wanna torque it.
We're gonna get these snugged in there, and then we're gonna torque them and put the brakes back together in the front, the drum, and then the tire. So you get these in nice and tight, and after that we will torque them. Get them all evenly, and then after that you're gonna torque them, and that's it. The job is complete. When you're done tightening and torquing the bolts, make sure the plate, everything is flush. And then you take the drum, put the brake drum on, spin it a little bit to make sure everything is correct, and that's it. That's how you do a rear hub bearing on a 2005 Toyota Corolla. Tire goes on, the new lug nuts, the old lug nuts on the new studs. And then you tighten the lug nuts, and that's it. Job is complete.